I am indeed. Right then, hello everybody and welcome to the channel. So this week we have been staying at, let me turn the camera around, the Ponient Dorada Palace Hotel in Salou on Spain's Costa Dorada. Now I was going to stand straight opposite the hotel, but there's two buses just turned up, which is good because these are the buses that will take you, or one of them is, which will take you free of charge to the theme park. You can see on the front of there it's got Portaventura on. Now around this time, because it is quite early in the morning, they do have, or they say they have, these large 52-seater trip buses. As the day goes on, they use smaller buses. I'm not sure whether that's true. I think it's just a question of what they've got. But anyway, let's walk past Woody Woodpecker here and get ourselves into the hotel, and I'll show you around. Now this is a 4-star hotel, and I'll show you exactly where it is on a map if you're not sure. A little Google Earth map that I tend to do now and again, but it's probably easier if you're looking around to Google it yourself. It may be a bit clearer. But yes, Woody Woodpecker, again, this hotel is sort of partnered with Portaventura. I'll show you inside here. Actually, we'll go in the main door. Bit of a wind tunnel in here, but I've got my mic on. Now then, inside the reception area is over there. The girls are really helpful. There's Laura there trying to hide out the way. Now this is the theme park. You can buy tickets here. You'll see the girl over there. 3 of the staff there are from the hotel, and one is aligned to Portaventura, and she can sell your tickets and that. This is a handy little thing for the kids. As soon as you come in, you can put the kids against there, and it'll tell you what rides they can get on and can't get on in the theme park. So that's quite handy. Now then, when we arrived, we checked in. We were on an early flight out of Newcastle, so when we got here, the room wasn't ready. So we asked about luggage, and they said yes, there's luggage lockers downstairs. Now that's a story in itself, so I'm going to take you downstairs and show you them. Right, so then when you come out the lifts, you come along here. I'll take my sunglasses off actually. And there's toilets and shower rooms down here as well. There's also a laundry room, so if you want to wash your clothes before you go, you can. It's a paid service naturally, so you have to pay for it. Now the luggage lockers, which surprised us. So we came here, there's 4 adults and our granddaughter. So we only had the 4 suitcases. We came in here to find that you had to pay for it. We wanted extra large lockers, which cost €6 each. So we opened one up, paid €6, opened one up, and you could only fit 1 casing. So we paid €24 for 4 lockers to put our cases in. Put them in the lockers, went back in the lift, up 1 floor. I got a text from reception saying one of the rooms is ready, which was mine and Julie's. So we came back down, got our luggage back out and took it up to our room. Now, I normally do a room review. I'm actually going to do 3 on this one because we were given a room which was incredibly small. It was a double. It had a double bed in. They said it was fine for 2 adults. There was no room. You'll see yourself, apart from the passageway, which is only as wide as it is because it's got a door on it. There's no room around the bed. The bathroom and the balcony were probably bigger. So what happened was, later on in the day, they said they would text her when the second room was ready. They didn't. We had to go to reception, and that became a theme, unfortunately. But anyway, when the second room was ready, we went downstairs and we said, look, at this room, we stayed one night because we went down and said, look, it's just not good enough. We're kind of swimming cat in there. So they said, well, you'll have to stay there tonight. Tomorrow we'll move you, which they did. So we spent 1 night in there, and they did move her to the same room as our son daughter-in-law and granddaughter I've got with 2 double beds. And it's much better, it is much better. My son had a problem with his air conditioning, it wasn't working, and they had an awful night the first night with the heat, because it is baking here. We were out the other night, and at 11:30 I think it was 32 degrees on the sign, and I felt every one of them, I can assure you. But moral of the story, if you get to any hotel anywhere and things aren't as you want them to be, or think you're going to be, or think what you've paid for, I wouldn't say complain, just let them know you would like something done about it. And to be fair to the hotel, they were smashing. They moved us, they fixed our son's room aircon, and we got on with the holiday. What I'll do is I'll put all 3. It's only short. I'll just do the 3 room tours so you get an idea of what it's like. Now, this hotel has standard rooms. It has the family rooms with 2 double beds. It has apartments and it has suites. I can assure you the apartments and suites, I could have, well, I think the hotel's full. Normally we're asking if they've got one available, they'll show it. But I think the hotel's chock-a-block. The kids are on holiday. They've just brought up from school, so it's very, very busy. The whole of Salou is. So I'll put them 3 room reviews in now whilst I head back upstairs. Okay, so room review. This is room review number 1 of 3. And I'll show you why. So this is our room. It's a bit cupboardy. So let's go through it. So you come in, you get your key card and you put it in there. You've got your air conditioner. Now we got this room. It's currently around 2:45. We got this room. Oh, what time was it? Around about midday. We come straight in, put the key card in, had the control set to the lowest possible. We've come back. It's cool. It's not too bad at all. Cannot really complain too much about it. But what is happening is the room is just too small for us. There's the 1 double bed. It's a standard size double bed, not a king size. So we've actually been down to reception, asked them to move, which they're going to do tomorrow. So we're staying here for tonight. We've already been into our son's room, which is the bigger room, and you'll see that straight after this. I do mention, because I've already been in there and filmed this, I do mention that it's pretty much the same as ours, just bigger, but you will now appreciate that we are moving to a 1 exactly the same as them. I hope so anyway, and I'll show you that when we move into it tomorrow. Obviously you'll be seeing this at a later date. Anyway, on with the show. Right, so then, what do you get with these rooms? Well, you do get a mini fridge, and let's just have a quick look in there. It's a big enough size, you know. It's all you need, enough to put some water, some juice in. We've got some Aquarius because we've been to Tenerife. Now the bed, as I said, it is a standard size, and there's only 1 socket on one side, which isn't great, but I do have that that adapter. You may have seen it before, which is ideal. It's got a load of different sockets in, so we can plug all of our gear in. Let me show you. There's a safe. The safe is free, which is great. Just put your number in, hit lock, and as long as you remember it, you'll be able to open it again. Bathroom. The bathroom's quite nice. It's actually, what they should have done is had a smaller bath and a bigger room. It would have been fine. But you've got your bath there with a shower above it. You do get the shower shampoo and shower gel there as well. There's a towel each, and also a floor towel. You get your hand towels with the sink as normal. It's got a hairdryer. Not sure what it's like, but I'm going to find out. Seems alright. Do the job. But obviously bring your own if you want anything better than that. You do get a photograph of me holding the camera, which is always great. But yeah, the bathroom itself is fine. Actually no problem with that. The room has got everything you need. It's just a bit small for us, you know. Quite a large screen TV, that. But yeah, it's just there's a lot of sockets and there's a lot of space to move around. The bed itself it's comfortable. We've had to sit on the bed and it's comfortable. We've got a balcony out here. I'll show you that now. So this is the balcony. There's Julie.
Balcony's bigger than the bedroom.
It is. Hi again. They've it's a bit windy out here and I haven't got my mic on, so I'll not stay out too long. Yeah, I'm just over there. You'll already know where we are because I'll have shown you on the full video. There's a pool down there. So yeah, compact and bijou it is, very much so. But so tomorrow we are moving to a bigger room, and I'll show you that as well. Right, so as you can see, their room is significantly bigger than ours. Nice little bathroom there. But obviously, because they've got the 2 beds in, their room is bigger. Very nice. That's pretty much the only difference, literally the size. The one we've got is fine for us, unless Julie complains and gets another one. But yeah, very nice. Very nice indeed. Right, so yeah, we'll go. I'm doing this on my iPhone, by the way, so it might be a little bit jerky, but yeah, we'll go for room tour number 3. So we did complain about the room. It was a bit small. It was, you know, you couldn't take a cat on holiday because there was nowhere to swing it. So I'll show you where we are now. So yes, bathroom's just as nice as the other one. Got everything you need. Hairdryer. I can confirm, ladies, that the hairdryer works really well. Julie tried it out last night. The shower, I don't know whether that's about being on this floor or what, but the power out of the thing, we actually had to turn it down a bit because it was going. It was. Oh, hang on, I'll move that down. Yeah, it was flying out. So anyway, yes, what we need to do is check that our aircon works. Turn that right down. Fan number 3, cool on, and see if it works, because our son's had a bit bother with his. It's not very cool, and the good thing about the last room we're in, it was freezing cold last night, so the aircon does work. I'm just hoping this one's the same. Very nice room, I have to say. This is much better than the last one. A lot more room. You've got your wardrobes on here on this one. Hopefully it's got the safe in. Yeah, it has. Safe is free. There's plenty of room in there. They don't give you any extra pillows, but I suppose if you ask for them, you would get some. Again, it looks as though we've only got the one socket between the 2 beds, but I do have my adapter, as I said, so that's no problem to us. Yeah, very pleased with this one. Is the fridge cold? Got to try it. The last one was fine. Yep, that seems okay. Happy with that. And we've got a balcony. Oh, have we got a bigger balcony? Any size balcony out there. So yes. So very pleased with that. So we're going to have to unpack again and put everything and get the holiday started again. So anyway, there's your room tours. Right, so back in reception here. Now this is where the sunbed dash takes place. I'll stick a bit of video in showing exactly what happens.
Yep, he's poised and ready. The guy to press the button, and then you go. Here we go. Everybody's through the gap. The gap's not even very big. Whoa! Run, everybody! Oh my goodness me! Oh, charge! Run the gauntlet. Every bed will be gone in 3 minutes. Maybe not even 3.
It's going to be my time downstairs. I know.
Oh God. He's alright, you got what you needed.
So yeah, 9 o'clock the doors open. We have been going down at 8 o'clock and getting in front of the queue. You can turn up probably any time, depending on the day, if it's a transfer day, any time between sort of 8:30, 8:45, get a place in the queue, and you will get a lounger. This is the other door that opens. Now, funny thing happened this morning, which wasn't funny. They opened this door about 20 seconds before our door, so a lot of the loungers that we normally get were taken. But yeah, these doors open promptly at 9 and everybody charges out. Now, the difference between the front desk doors and these doors are, as you can see, the chairs. What they do here is they put the towels on the floor and then they sit down. We can't do that next door. They won't allow it, and there's no chairs. And then when it gets nearer, they just stand up, pick their towels up, ready for the dash, and it's all a bit strange. Now in here, I was talking about the luggage lockers. A lot of people just come in here and leave their luggage in here, rather than paying the price of them out there. This is the only bar that you can get a glass at. Everything else, because we've got the stage over there and the big bar area here for the entertainment, but this time of year it's mad hot and all of the entertainment is going on outside. So this is a bar. You'll get a glass there, as you can see all the glasses. You'll get a glass in there, but everywhere else it's all the paper cups and plastic cups. So bear that in mind if that's an important thing to you. I'll take you around to the restaurant area and the third pool, which is just round here. Lots of little sitting areas around the hotel as well. These seem to be the pool toilets, which is a bit strange. We normally have them right on the pool, but this is the third door that opens. You don't get too many here. There's a nice handy little drinking fountain there. They normally leave some cups here and you can get an ice cold drink of water there, which is a nice touch, I think. The restaurant, I'll tell you what I'll do. We are half board. This is the restaurant here. I'll just show you over the top, even though you're going to see it in the video in a couple of seconds. So that's the restaurant down there. The last of the breakfast is just still going on. Now we are half board, so we're breakfast and evening meal. You can, and we did ask to change one of them because we were going out. We did ask to change from evening meal down to lunch, and they said no problem. They would just email the restaurant, and yeah, we had no bother. Now I've took some video footage of the breakfast, of the lunch, and of the evening meal. I'm just going to put it all in the one, just to give you a quick overview of what the food's like. I wish I had been filming on the first night because I had roast beef that was just unbelievable, melt in the mouth roast beef. So I'll stick that in now, bearing in mind the food here is excellent. It's one of the things I was really surprised with about this hotel, just how good the food is. But yeah, I'll put that little review in now. Okay, so there is another pool here. I'll show you the main ones in a minute, but there's another pool here around the sort of the side of the hotel. It doesn't really get the sun until the afternoon. I don't want to go down there too far and bother people. This is the shallow end. It's about 1.2 meters here, up to 1.4 meters there. The main pool, which I'll show you, does have a really deep end. But this one allows the kids floaters in, the rings, the big giant crocodiles and flamingos and everything. The main pool doesn't. Just over there, and I'm not going to go down, is the kids club. Just down them steps, it's in that building there, the kids club. It's an extremely popular kids club, but again, as with most things this time of year, what's the date? I think it's the 22nd of July 2025. All of the activities are outside. I'll mention the kids club and the animation team when I get round to the big pool, but they are excellent. So yeah, don't think that you can pop down here whenever you want, because these lounges go straight away as well. Right now, as well as them pools, there is a rooftop terrace and all. It's adults only. And I've been up there, had a look around. There's hardly anyone up there. It is a bit of a waste, unfortunately, but I'll show you that now. I'll stick the adults pool in now. Right then, so here we are on the rooftop terrace. Now, it does say at the door on the little card scanner to scan your room key to let you in. That won't work. You need to go down to reception and ask for a separate card. I think it's just to keep the kids out. It is adults only up here. So don't forget, before you come all the way up here like I did the other day, to scope the place out. Make sure you ask at reception, tell them you're coming up here, and they will give you a room card. It won't open any room doors, but yeah, it'll get you through the door here. Now then, let me show you the views from up here. It's thankfully a little bit cloudy early on, although the sun is breaking through. Great views of the theme park from up here. You can see all the rides and all that over there. This hotel is part of the Portaventura theme park, but not an actual theme park hotel, if you know what I mean. And yeah, you get some great views here. The Ferrari doesn't open till 4 o'clock, but once it does, you'll see that ride going up and down all the time, constantly. It's extremely popular. One thing I want to mention while I'm up here, this is where the gym is. We've got a small gym in there. There you go, everything you need. You've got your running machines and everything. Bikes, free weights, and of course the machines, pec deck, the whole thing. That clock's wrong, by the way. So, what have we got up here on this terrace? Well, there is a bar up here. It's closed at present. It's a bit early for it, but it's not included. I'm led to believe it's not included as part of the all-inclusive. So, if you are up here and you want to drink, you're going to have to pay for it. And there is a price list around here. Now, before it gets too busy, I'll just show you some of the pools they have up here before this couple gets settled. So there are a couple of small, plenty lounges, and a lovely little pool there. I don't know if this is the jacuzzi, must be the jacuzzi one with bubbles there. But yeah, as I say, there's plenty of lounges around up here, which makes a bit of a mockery of the carnage that goes on downstairs. I'll just show you over the top. Some great views over Salou as well. So yeah, there's a pool area down there. Every lounger taken. But it is a nice quiet area for adults up here. There's another pool over there. Another two actually. Little jacuzzi pools. So quiet. I mean, I guess that's what they're going for up here. It's a sort of a peaceful retreat for adults who want it. Yeah, got a couple of nice little jacuzzis. Now, as with a lot, if not all, rooftop terraces, both in Salou and everywhere else, it's very rare to find umbrellas up here, simply because the increased wind would probably cause them to take off. So you tend not to get brollies up here. Hopefully I don't walk around the corner and see a big pile of them. Nah, I don't think there would be. You do get an extra breeze up here. It's quite late this morning. I've got the mic on. Have I got it on? I've got on noise reduction. Right, I'll take it off noise reduction just so you can hear the sights and sounds. Not that there is much. So yes, up here, some beautiful views out to the sea there. And you can see Salou is quite flat apart from that area over there, which is quite hilly. And it does have a few hotels on there, but other than that, it is reasonably flat. So yeah. So that's your rooftop terrace for you. Loads and loads of sun loungers up here. But as I've said, this hotel is kiddie orientated. There's loads of stuff for kids to do. There's not many adults here on their own, so me personally, I would think about opening this up to the kids, but I don't know. It's a bit of a waste up here, isn't it? Anyway, catch up with you back downstairs. Right, so onward out of here. There is, in fact, I'll go around there. So this is your main pool bar area. It does get quite busy. It is quite popular. There is a lot of people who are here. You might see the blue wristbands who are all-inclusive, which gets them breakfast, lunch and dinner. A lot of them tend to just go for the burgers and hot dogs and chips on a lunchtime and sit around here. And it is handy for that. There's a games room here with pool tables and that in. Don't want to bother too many people, but I'll just stick my head in the door just so you can see what they've got. So yeah, just for the kids to play on. It's handy to have. Now then, I'll go down there. Just while we're here, you can see the difference in the rooms. You've got your standard rooms, the ones in the middle. I don't know which is the suites or which is the apartments. Not sure. Maybe worth having a Google if that's something of interest to you. The kids animation team are on that stage. That's where they have the mini disco every night. It is extremely popular. The kids love it. As I've said, this is a predominantly kids hotel. It's ideal for them. It is set up for them. The hotel staff really are brilliant with them. They do a lot of games on a morning. They come out and do. It's not so much water aerobics that you would expect to see in other hotels. It's a bit more fun. It's just games. Now what they've done today, and I've seen them pulling them out. I thought it was just normally they have a different day every day, and normally there's a big inflatable on that stage. But when I seen the inflatables, I thought, I wonder if they're for the pool, and it looks as though they are. So we've got inflatables in the pool today, which is nice. Now then, the mad dash, because they come out of that door. They come rushing out of that door there. We come rushing out of this door to try and get them. Normally me and Julie, we wouldn't dream of it. However, we are here with our granddaughter, and it is of paramount importance that we get front row so we can keep an eye on her. There's Julie in the pool, and there's our towels here. So we did manage to get, even though we were delayed getting out, we did manage to get where we were, where we wanted to be. So what I'm going to do is take you around here now. Within them doors opening, within 2 minutes all the loungers are gone, pretty much, but there is the odd one scattered about. Now, over this area here, you've got the pool for the little kids, and they are allowed floaters in here. By the way, whilst floaters aren't allowed in the main pool, the rubber rings and all that, and the giant crocodiles and everything, they do allow swimming aids. So what they call them, noodles. You can have a noodle, and the kids can obviously wear that life vests or the water wings and what have you. Now this area around here has got a kids play park up the top. We'll have a quick look in. It's a bit warm, and I haven't put my sun cream on yet. I'll not bother going all the way up. You can see what they've got, and it's got the safety flooring for the kids. Now this area over here, to me, this should just do something with this, because it obviously was grass. Now it's just dry mud. and you can see people who have come down a bit later. Normally there's a row of sunbeds there, so if you didn't get a one, you can pick a one up and drag it where you want it. So whilst you won't get the exact position you want, you will get a sunbed somewhere, but it's probably going to be down here. I think it's a bit of a changeover day to day. There's you've seen the buses at the start, a lot of people coming and going, so there are still loungers available here. But you can imagine you get off your lounger there, and if you're not wearing your flip-flops, your feet are going to be filthy, dragging mud all over the place. But yeah. Now there's an area around the back. Oh, a little lizard there. Don't know if I caught that. There's an area around the back here, again on the mud, with sun loungers around there. I've got a bit of an overflow thing. I'm guessing it's to get rid of any debris and leaves or out in the pool, but what a bit of a waste. I mean, the hotel's lovely, but it could have been better, could have been designed a little bit better. And I'll tell you what I'll do, because I don't want to disturb anyone, I'll stop recording and I'll head out the front. When I'm walking around the other side here, you've probably noticed these things. You're not allowed in the pool here with sunglasses on unless they have these strings on. Seems a bit of a stupid rule to me, but there you go, it's their rules, their hotel. So if you're coming out here, bring some of these with you. They're only euro 50, I think we paid in the Salou shop at the end of the main street. So they're not expensive, but it's a bit strange when you're in the pool with your sunglasses on and the guy comes over and says, sorry, you can't go in the pool with sunglasses on without them, so bear that in mind. So back around here to the pool bar, just so I can show you this area here where on a night time all these loungers are moved, and these are all tables and chairs, which you can see are stacked up over there. They move these out here and they have the mini disco on the stage. I think it's between 9 and, it's mostly 9 and half past. It was 9 to quarter 10, 10 to 10 last night. It was quite late. But the kids absolutely love it, absolutely love it. And the staff are really good. They really do get into it. So yes, we'll head out the front of the hotel for a bit of a wind up. Aye, busy. It is a changeover day. Lots of people coming and going, so I will get myself out of here and across the street. Chock-a-block with kids. I'm going across the road. Right, so there's a hotel in the background. Yes. Now, if you have watched the channel before, you will know me and Julie like our holidays. This typically isn't the type of hotel we would come to for our summer holidays. It's once a year we'll have a family break, and the main focus is on Annabelle. As long as she's happy, then we're happy. That's why we get up every morning to get in the queue first, to make sure that we can be front line on the pool at the shallow end so we can watch her swimming. To be fair, she goes to swimming lessons. She wasn't quite there yet, but she's come on leaps and bounds, as you would expect, being in the pool 25 hours a day. So for kids, she's absolutely loved it. So that's why we're doing the mad dash on a morning. We normally wouldn't. Fair play to those that do. If it's important to you, like it is to us, to get a seat, a lounger where you can see your kids, and you're going to be there the whole day, brilliant. I've got no problem whatsoever with that. We are right next to the theme park, as you've seen. Yes, people put their towels on the loungers, they go out and they come back at 5 o'clock because they want an hour by the pool before they get ready for their tea. I think that's shocking. I think the hotel needs to do something about it. Now then, there's lots of hotels who will, if there's nobody been on the bed for 30 minutes, they'll put a card on saying if you're not back in 15 minutes, your gears will be over by the lifeguard, and that works really well. A lot of people don't like it, but I think it's great. Princess Inspire in Tenerife has a system where you book your sunbeds on an app the day before. All the sunbeds are numbered. There's 2 beds together with an umbrella. You go on the app, you choose where you want to be. As long as you're parked on your sunbed by 11 o'clock the next morning, that's yours and nobody can take it. And I think that's a good idea. There's nothing stopping hotels from doing that or doing something to stop this madness. The guy in the queue this morning was telling us he's been here 6 times, and originally they wouldn't allow you to queue up before 9:15, and it was just people sitting on the stairs, and it's just madness. Something needs to be done about it, but you can't stop people who want to make sure they've got a seat where they can see their kids. That's natural. Now then, other than that, what do I think of the hotel? The rooms, once we eventually got into our room, a proper one, fine, more than happy with the room. Our air conditioning works well, actually works too well. Woke up about 3 o'clock, a couple of mornings where I forgot to turn it off, and it's been icy cold. The fridges work, but make sure when you go back in the room, the maid probably will turn your aircon up, or rather the temperature up, and probably will adjust your fridge as well. So if you've got pop or beer or whatever in your fridge, when you come back to your room after it's been cleaned, double check your fridge to see if they've turned the temperature down. Don't turn it to 0, you don't want to turn it low, you want to turn it high, as in high coolness, not high temperature. That's the way these fridges work. A few people being caught out with that, so don't turn it towards the 0, turn the other way. Obviously put it on for an hour or 2, check it and you'll know. Food in the dining room's absolutely fantastic. We've got no complaints whatsoever with breakfast, lunch or dinner. Now the breakfast is your typical Spanish bacon, and it is your typical Spanish sausages, even when they have English sausages on, because you know the score. They do alternate it between the chorizo sausage and English sausage and the Spanish sausage. It just depends, but other than that, it's okay. It's a pretty good breakfast. If you can't find something to eat out of all of that, all the cereals, all the fruit and everything, then there's something wrong with you. Evening meals, there's loads and loads for the kids. As you'll have seen there, they've got sweets on and ice creams and all kinds. So food-wise, no problem. Room, no problem. The pool, have to mention the pool temperature. It is the hottest pool I've been in outside of Florida. It's probably the time of year because, as I said, 32 degrees at 11:30 last night in town. It doesn't get a chance to cool down, and it's not one of them pools where once you're in it's okay. No, you step in and it is warm from the get-go. Lovely and warm, really is nice. So no problems with the pool. Staff, we've had one. There's always one, isn't it? There's always one. Anyway, other than that, the staff are excellent, really nice staff, really helpful, every one of them throughout. So be kind to them, they'll be kind to you. I was kind to one guy and he wasn't kind back, but there you go. I moved on to somebody else. It's not worth the hassle arguing with them. So yes, food excellent, room excellent, pool fabulous. Position-wise, I think it's good. I think it's a good in-between. We normally stay at the Las Vegas, right in the centre of town, which is fine for us. I searched all over, and if you're doing the same, if you're looking for somewhere for kids in Salou, we always wanted to bring Annabelle here, but we couldn't. I looked and looked, couldn't really find a hotel that was perfect for kids. This, to me, was probably the best of the bunch. I looked at the ones actually in Ventura itself, weren't for us. El Paso, we went in, had a looked a bit dark and dingy and that, but it did have the all-inclusive option. The other one, I forget its name, right actually in the park, a better hotel, but didn't do all-inclusive, and you've just got to weigh up the pros and cons. I do believe if you want all-inclusive at this hotel, a lot of people have said they've booked it through like Jet2, but some people have said they didn't, and when they got here, they just went to the hotel, and what you can do is you can book for the rest of your stay. You can't say I'll have a day or 2 days. When you change over to the all-inclusive, it has to be from that point to the rest of your holiday, and it is cheaper. It does work out cheaper. But do check that out yourself. As with everything we post on here, it's our opinion and it's what we've been able to find out. A lot of it is from other people who stayed here, so do check it out yourself. Do the legwork. It is worth it. Yeah, hotel, fine. I really don't have a problem with it. The main thing for us is that our granddaughter absolutely loves it. Absolutely loves that pool. She's in. There's so many kids. It's like kids soup in that pool in the afternoon. But it's great to see. Is it loud and noisy? Of course it is. Full of kids. We're family holiday each year. We don't mind that. In fact, it's great to hear the kids shouting and screaming and laughing. It means they're having a good time, and that's what we want. So, yeah, I think that's about it. If I've forgotten anything, just write a comment down below. I might ignore it. I won't. Of course I won't. If I know the answer, I'll tell you it. But sorry for babbling on. But I know from my personal experience just how important it is and how difficult it can be choosing the right hotel. There's so many out there, and you want to get it right. Is this a perfect hotel? No, not by a long stretch. But for us, it's been good. It really has. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please do hit the thumbs up. It does help the channel out a lot. If you like this kind of thing, do consider subscribing to the channel. It doesn't cost you anything. We also have a Facebook group, so there's links down below on my YouTube bio there. So if you go down, you'll see the links to TikTok, Instagram, and also our Facebook page. Join more on there if you want to. Again, it doesn't cost you anything. If you've got Facebook, you might as well. If you don't like it, you can always leave. Same with this. If you subscribe, hit the notification bell. That'll tell you when we've got new videos coming on. If you watch some of the videos you don't like it, just unsubscribe. It's not a problem. Right, so what I'm going to do now is, because the cloud is, as it always does, is going to burn off, I'm going to go and get some suntan lotion on that I should have put on an hour ago. I hope you've enjoyed it. Hit the thumbs up, and keep an eye out for the channel for other videos. We have got an evening walk around Salou on the channel. We've got some from last year as well, but we've got an updated one that, if it isn't on now, it will be coming on anytime soon. So do keep an eye on the channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye now.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yay!
Yay!